Hey, what's going on, everybody? On this video, I just want to make a tutorial of the 3 different ways or methods that I would use to cut spiral duct. So here I just locked my tape measure at 4 inches and marked around. I'm showing you the reciprocating saw that I'm using with a 6-inch blade, and on my reciprocating saw I have the option to flip the blade around, which is what I like to do to start the cut. And right here, I'm just showing you where I like to start. So I like to start right before where the bead goes through your mark, and basically it's maybe what I would call the harder part. And I just sped the video up to go all through. I like to put my foot on the duct with very light pressure on my foot to guide the ductwork around, or just to hold the duct in general. And there you go. I was doing this real quick, so it's not perfectly straight, but the bigger the duct, the easier it is. Here I am marking the duct again. Locked it at 4 inches. And this method, I use just hand tools. So if you're in the pinch, you don't have a reciprocating saw on you. Downside of this is that you end up ruining a little bit of the spiral, but it's still easy to do. Start it out with your flathead. Get whatever snips you're using. In this case, I'm using the Malco AVs. And here I just speed it up, just going around. See, I got my hand on the duct, moving it around. And just work all the way around. I was working in a weird position here just so I could get a better shot of what I'm doing, but squeeze through the gore, and there you have it. Gives it a pretty nice clean edge. You get a little bit more control doing it this way, but like I said before, you end up losing a little bit of the ductwork. So, and here I'm just showing you how I lock my tape measure at 4 inches to do the mark. And this is a method that I don't really use, but it is a method that a lot of people do or use. And before I start cutting, if you guys could please notice that I do have my PPE on. I have my guard on the grinder, safety glasses, I have my face shield, my gloves. Downside of using the grinder is it creates sparks, and in most cases, whenever you're doing any work that's making sparks or flames, you do need a hot works permit where I live or where I work. And so it's not the ideal process to use a cutoff wheel on a grinder. And also the downside of using a grinder, it does create dust, which isn't good to breathe in, obviously, compared to the reciprocating saw, which just makes chips rather than dust. And it does cut very smooth, very well, much quicker. But I do prefer the reciprocating saw over these 3 methods. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. I am doing a giveaway. If you go on Instagram, you'll see it. Thank you guys.